Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. As always, I have a new team for you guys today. Now, this one is less of a new team and more of a chance for me to run it back and show you what I lost graciously and majestically and wonderfully to a few weeks back. There was this one battle I had in this one other video, and we'll roll the clip in just a second, but where a Ho-Oh team absolutely destroyed me. And it was really disturbing, and it was really, really depressing. And I put the word out that I would like to know what this team is so I could use it. Now, somebody on the Discord went and shared that team with me, thankfully, and I'm going to be looking them up while I say it. But it's actually a team that James Beck had displayed. All right, so it's Discord user B_5. So cool, thank you for that. It's a Ho-Oh team from the last post. James Beck built it and put up a few videos showcasing it recently. So cool. It's a Ho-Oh, Lapras, Tyranitar, Dracozolt, Landorus, and Amoonguss team. We're going to try and use it. We're going to see how good we can do, how well we can do in the battle arena with it. It's looking really good. I'm looking at the team right now, and I'm trying to formulate the right kind of leads in my head here. I haven't watched a single video on James Beck using it, so I'm going to go in completely blind, use my own interpolation here, and figure out how to make it work. All right, so let's head on into the battle arena. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go. All right, so first up today is a battle against Jordy, who is, of course, using the Tornogre combination, but with a twist. Oh, Jordy's going to be using the Kingdra, the Kartana, the Metagross, and the Thundurus on top of Tornadus and Kyogre. So I'm thinking, right off the bat, how about we go and send Tyranitar out just to get rid of the weather, question mark? No, let's send out the Lapras. Let's send out the Lapras. Why send out the Tyranitar to change the weather when you can just have Lapras there to soak up the water? Yeah, let's do that. Could also send out Amoonguss, or I can send out Ho-Oh and bring Amoonguss in the back. That way I can just kind of, any kind of nastiness that starts out. And then Dracozolt. Dracozolt might actually be really good here. Yeah, Dracozolt might be really good here. Landorus, I don't see Landorus being very good. The Metagross is a little scary, but I'm pretty sure that I can handle things with just the Dracozolt. The only issue is that Tyranitar is just so strong. All right, we're going to send out Dracozolt first. Maybe another time we'll send out the Tyranitar just to get rid of the weather later on, but I feel like this should be all right. All right, so let's see what Jordy's got here. Because here's the thing, what I didn't do is plan out what the first turn would look like. If it were Tornogre, then that would be one thing, but it's not. So I think I'm actually in a pretty decent situation right now. I can just go for the G-Max Resonance. I can go for the Sacred Fire on the Metagross. And I think that'll just be that. I'm a little worried that Thundurus will KO the Ho-Oh, but I know that I'm super specially defensive. No, we're just going to swap out the Thundurus. That's for a Tornadus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh for you. I hope. Not sure how my speed tiers work here, but I know that the Metagross is going to go before the Lapras. I don't know if the Metagross is going to go before the Ho-Oh. I'm not particularly sure about Ho-Oh's speed here. But either way, we will see. We gon' see. We got both the Dynamaxes here. I'm going to at least get a Resonance up for next turn. I don't expect my Lapras to go down here. And this game should be over by the time that Light Clay's Aurora Veil goes down. Either over on my side or over on their side. So Ho-Oh does go first here, which makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to trigger the weakness policy, which makes a lot of sense. Uh-oh. And that's going to be a rockfall on the Ho-Oh. Bye. See you later, dude. Okay, Ho-Oh is going away for today. However, now at least I don't have to be too worried about this Tornadus having a sash if it does. Because if this does bring it down to 1, yes it does. Oh, then I'm in the money. I am in the money. Bring your jukebox money. Ouch. You had to do it, though. You had to do it. You didn't have to do it. You could have gone for literally anything else, and that probably would have KO'd the Ho-Oh. Also, what did I say that my Ho-Oh was specially defensive when the Metagross was attacking? Metagross is not a special attacker. Anyway, gonna go for the Drake's... No. Hold up, because we know that there's a Thundurus in the back. Might just be better to go for the Amoonguss here. TBH. Yeah. No, it's better to go for the Dracozolt here. Better to go for the Dracozolt, better to go for Protect. Yeah, that's a Kartana. That is a Kartana. I think I want to go for a Resonance here. You know what I think I want to do? I want to go for a Resonance on the Kartana, and I want to go for an Earthquake. Because that's just going to be good on everybody. Yeah. Yeah? No. We're going to go for a Bolt Beak on the Metagross. I want to try and take out that Metagross. And I also don't really want to damage my own Lapras. Just no thanks. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I'll be able to do it next turn. I don't see Kartana taking out my Lapras here. I don't see Kartana taking out my Dracozolt here either. So we'll just keep resonancing. Oh, that's an Oko. Oh no, Ko. Oh no, that's a big Onoko. I think we're okay. Let me just go out on a limb here and say I think we might be okay. Youch. All right, let's go for the Resonance on the Thundurus. Let's go for the Bolt Beak on the Metagross. This could be a Tailwind into the Metagross attacking here, but I think we're okay. No, this is a Thundurus, not the Tornadus. Tornadus went down on the first hit. This isn't going to be a Tailwind at all. Yeah, there goes the Metagross. Okay. That'll do it. That'll do it. So this team's a little nuts, isn't it? So the superpower on the Lapras isn't going to do very much because of the Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil's just nutty. Aurora Veil is disgusting against these hyper-offensive comps. Huh. I sure do like that. Bye, Thundurus. Youch! Okay. Oh. Jordy, I'm sorry. Oh, no, Jordy. Oh, Jordy. Jordy? Jordy? Oh, no! Jordy, no! Oh, okay. Hey, that was fun. Okay, good. Cool. So that was the end of game 1. Let's go into game 2. Let's see if we can make the magic happen again. All right, going up against Blast 7 Even. I've heard that name before. I wonder where. Now, looking at this team with the Porygon 2, the Incineroar, the Regieleki, Landorus, Rillaboomization, I don't see a reason why I can't bring the... I don't see a reason why I can't bring the Landorus here. I mean, Landorus, I want to intimidate almost every one of those Pokemon that can threaten my Lapras right at the beginning there. I feel like Zacian's going to come out first because there's no real reason for it not to. I guess the Ho-Oh is a reason, but The thing about Series 8 is these legends are so intimidating. They kind of take up the rest of the team. It's hard to like see the forest for the trees. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So like you look at this, there's a trick room element to it because there's a Porygon 2. You can't just look at the Zacian and be like, okay, Zacian, gotta start out by figuring out how to take care of that. No, I don't think I need to. I think I'll be okay with sending out Lapras in the onset there, going for the initial Dynamax into the Resonance, into the you know, whatever. So let's go for the Ho-Oh as well. My real fear is the Rillaboom. And I think I nerfed that sufficiently with Lapras and Landorus. Don't need to bring out Dracozolt here. We're going to bring a Moongus. Okay. I think I like this. Because what's the Zacian going to come out with? The Regieleki? Could be. If it's the Regieleki, then I have no desire to swap out my my Landorus here. No, it's going to be P2 and Incineroar. That's fine. That is super fine. So I think here I'm just going to... They're going to try and set up the Trick Room here, and that's okay with me. With the nerfed Incineroar, I almost feel like I don't need to set up the screens, but I'm going to anyway because I have Light Clay, and why not? So let's go for G-Max Resonance on the P2. We're going to try and do as much damage to the P2 as we can right now. I can even superpower it. Let's superpower the Porygon 2. I have a feeling I'm going to swap out the Landorus next turn anyway. There's nothing for this Landorus to do here. Versus the Incineroar, I can just go for Rock Slides, but I'm -1 anyway. Let's just do what we can. Now, obviously, there's not going to be a Dynamax on their side of the field anyway. My Landorus is probably going to get fake outed here from the Ensign. But again, there's like nothing for this Ensign to do except for maybe Parting Shot or Snarl. Probably not going to Snarl because, you know, you've got a Landorus beside, and it's like, you know, you've got to do something about that. Wait. That's a... Okay. What? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the superpower on the Porygon 2. I'm going to do a little bit of damage. Bring down my attack and defense. I'm going to swap that out next turn. I'm going to go for that G-Max Resonance. I mean, yes, it's... What is happening? Yes, it is... Set up the hail. That's... Sure. I guess, yeah. Like, it's gonna live, and that's great. But I'm incredibly confused right now. I'm not targeting this P2 anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to. This game broke me. This game broke me. We're going to go for a Max Geyser on the Ensign. We're going to swap out the Landorus into not the Ho-Oh, not the Amoonguss. We're going to go into the Ho-Oh because I've got the Regenerator. I've got Regenerator on both, but Hailstorm is super effective. On Amoonguss, it is not super effective. It's normally effective on my Ho-Oh. So, hey. Here we go. This is going to be... I have a feeling this might be a little bit of a longer game. Because we... you know, are going up against a Dynamaxed Eviolite Porygon 2. So grab your chips, everybody. Grab some popcorn. We're in this one for the long haul. Yeah. No, we're swapping out the Ensign for the Regieleki, which is fine. Is very fine. Because that's just going to happen. I mean, I hope that the Ho-Oh goes for another, or not the Ho-Oh, I hope that the Porygon 2 goes for another Hailstorm on my would-be Landorus slot, because then they would be about to take themselves out. Yep, so here's that Hailstorm on the Ho-Oh. That's going to be normally effective, and especially a special attack, so my Ho-Oh is going to take that like a champ in the Aurora Veil. It's going to hail. Regieleci's going to take a little bit of damage and go down. So that's nice. We're going to just buff it. Now the question is, are you going to bring out your own Landorus? That's fine, buddy. That's fine. Landorus is going to intimidate both of the Pokemon. I've just swapped into commentator mode because this game has just gone out the window. We're going to go for a G-Max Resonance on this Landorus. The Ho-Oh, meanwhile, is just going to go ahead and swap out into the Amoonguss. Now, Ho-Oh, of course, with the Regenerator ability, going to heal all the way back up to full. Meanwhile, the Porygon 2 probably getting set up to use another Hailstorm on my Pokemon. May actually go for a Max Strike now that we think about it. Just because if you're going to go for something that's normally effective anyway, you might as well go for the one that you get stab on. So we're going to bring the Ho-Oh back and send out the Amoonguss. Amoonguss is going to be able to take that Max Strike very, very well. That Dig, meanwhile, is the move that's going to be used. That's interesting. All right, so Porygon 2 going to be using the Max Lightning on the Amoonguss. Not actually very effective at all. This game is off the rails. This game, I would say, has not been on the rails since the very beginning. A very scary opportunity at the very beginning there, but not one that matters now. We're gonna go for a Rage Powder. The Porygon 2 doesn't exactly incite fear, so we're gonna go for the Rage Powder. Can't go for the Spore anyway because electric terrain. So Rage Powder is going to redirect whatever the next move is. And there's the Dig on the Amoonguss. I could just swap. You know? I could just swap. That Landorus is going down. Bye, buddy. Eesh. Porygon 2 is going to recover. I wish I didn't have electric terrain out. I'm so sure that I don't have that wrong, by the way, right? Yeah, no, I think I'm right. That electric terrain you can't fall asleep in. That sounds right to me. There's no last Pokemon. There's the Incineroar, of course. So here's the thing. I could still potentially lose this. I think I'm going to swap the Lapras out, to be honest. Yeah. There's no reason for me to really keep that in right now. I'm going to swap to Landorus. And I'm going to... because I've already revealed the Rage Powder, they're just going for the confirmed Amoonguss kill anyway. So let's just go for a Protect. A safe switch. We're back to the very beginning of the game, where they sent out a Porygon 2 and an Incineroar. Incineroar is going to Protect. Okay. Where they sent out a Porygon 2 and an Incineroar, but they don't have the rest of their Pokemon. So, yeah, and that's why I didn't swap the Landorus in from the Amoonguss. Because I was worried that would happen. Anyway, Incineroar isn't going to be able to go for the Fake Out because it's the second turn. If it was going to Fake Out, last turn would have been the turn. So we're going to go for an Earthquake here. We're going to swap into Ho-Oh. My full HP Ho-Oh and my Regenerator Amoonguss. That's just going to bring all the HP back. Not all the HP, but anyway. It's another, 33% I think is Regenerator. Might be 25. So that's fun. We're communicating, but I don't think my opponent wants to talk. Ugh, so here's the Ho-Oh. Mew. Doesn't affect the Ho-Oh. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Incineroar is what? Oh no! You would have gone down to Hail. I would have loved that. That's a shame. That's a shame. So Darkest Lariat, actually, not going to be the Flare Blitz on the Amoonguss. Is going to be the Darkest Lariat on that. That's not going to do that much to Ho-Oh. That's nice. And the hail stopped. Oh, wow. Never mind. I thought I was going to have to do some Lapras stuff to get rid of the Incineroar, but nope. I can actually just go for the Sacred Fire on the Porygon 2. It's 95% accuracy. I was a little worried if I should go for the Brave Bird instead, but I don't want to. I want to go for the Sacred Fire because that's the Ho-Oh move. That's the Ho-Oh move. Incineroar lands the, I think it was a double, no, it was a Darkest Lariat last time. Lands the Protect. Doesn't matter though. We're going to go for an Earthquake on the P2. We're going to go for a Sacred Fire on the P2. Hopefully, this means that I take out the Porygon 2 before it gets to take out my Landorus, but no such luck. We do get the burn though, so where you don't get luck on one side, you definitely get it on the other. There goes the Landorus. Goodbye, sir. I had to look for a second just to confirm that the Landorus was indeed male. All right, so anyway, the electric train's going to go away. Doesn't really matter. We're going to send out the Lapras anyway. By the way, the fact that the hail didn't damage my Ho-Oh at all, I don't actually know if I had a turn where it was up where I had Ho-Oh, but it does have safety goggles, so it's just not going to do much. Anyway, let's go for the Incineroar. Let's wrap this up. I am attacking the Porygon 2, by the way. I'm not going to let it recover. Incineroar is not going to protect. And we get a nice Brave Bird off on that. Incineroar goes down. Did I go for Hydro Pump or did I go for Freeze Dry? I hope I went for Freeze Dry. I went for Freeze Dry. If the Freeze Dry missed, this would have been one extra turn too many, and I just don't want to. Just don't want to be in this game anymore. Anyway, Blast 7 even. Good game. Good game. Maxing a Porygon 2 is fun and interesting, and I like it a lot. Let's go into game 3. Let's see if we can make the magic happen just one more time. Just one more time today would be oh so nice. All right, last game up against Colacho with the Zacian and Lapras combo. Of course, bringing the Thundurus, the Moltres G, the Incineroar, and the Landorus. So I wanted to potentially show off a cool combo that I have here as well. But if my issue, actually no. Oh, this is great. This is actually great. We're going to send out Tyranitar. We're going to send out Dracozolt. I can send out the Ho-Oh with that. I can definitely send out the Ho-Oh with that. No point. I have no other like real Dynamaxers apart from that, so we can send out the Lapras still. Or we can send out the Landorus, just get some Intimidates off. I don't really want to because there's a Thundurus and Defiant is nasty. So let's go for Lapras. Made a choice. Made a choice. That's just kind of where I'm at. And by don't have Dynamaxers, I guess that's not true. I can use the Tyranitar, so I might have wanted to bring the Amoonguss instead, but that's okay. Talking fast and trying to select things kind of makes you not pick the right things. But I think this lead should be good enough. We've got Incineroar and Thundurus coming up right now, and that's totally cool because I've got my Tyranitar and Dracozolt. Now here's the thing. Here is what makes this cool. Tyranitar is about to set up the Sand Stream. Dracozolt has a little thing called Sand Rush. I am able right now to Dynamax, go for a Max Rockfall on the Thundurus. I can actually go for a Bolt Beak if I wanted to. I don't think I do. I think I'm going to go for a Protect. Also, I don't... I was about to not Dynamax, but actually a Superpower would be really bad on my Tyranitar. That would probably take me out. So instead, we're going to go for a Protect, predicting a... What am I predicting? A Fake Out on my Dracozolt. But if everything works out properly this turn, as I believe it should, great. Just going to withdraw the Thundurus. I like that. Sending out Landorus instead. Landorus doesn't want to take a Rockfall either. So, I mean, at -2, it probably is fine with that, but that's all right. I have an idea though. I'm pretty sure that yeah, this will be fun. I'm pretty sure that my Landorus, not my Landorus, my Tyranitar, can still take out that Landorus even at -2 with a Hailstorm. So I might just swap out. Yeah, let's just protect on that. So that was the one unexpected thing this turn, that they would swap out into the Landorus. The -2 kind of sucks, but that does enough. That does enough. We can set up the Hailstorm here, or hit the Hailstorm here. We can go for a... We could actually go for a Dragon Claw on the Landorus. There's a thought. There's a thought. Here comes a thought. Nope, that's -2. We're going to swap out here. I don't have my own Landorus. What am I talking about? That's going to be a Earthquake for sure. Yeah, so we're just going to go right into Ho-Oh. So this is how you can tell that I'm a singles player, that I'm a 6v6 singles player, because I think of my whole team every time I go into the battle arena. And I'm sure for those of you who've been watching me for a while, you know the mistakes that I make. And one of the big mistakes that I make is forgetting just what 4 Pokemon I have. And so that wholly stems from the fact that I come in with 6 Pokemon. Ouch, Rock Slide, come on. Youch. Okay, smart, smart, smart. -3! -3! Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, I hate you so much. I have to send out Lapras. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Very good, very good. Mumble grumble. If I can take out this Landorus, though, it doesn't look like there's a ton of power on their side, though. So maybe we'll be all right. Maybe we'll be all right. This Landorus just went down anyway, so like that. I like that. On the bright side, I get to break any kind of sashes that the Thundurus might have. I'm gonna bring out... Oh, I can do the Perish Song thing. But I think I need to do that later. I need to let the Lapras live. Yeah, so that's at -4 right now. I don't think that Lapras is, or that Tyranitar is going to appreciate the next turn. So we can just go for a Max Guard here. We can go for a Freeze Dry on this Thundurus. I just want to take out the Thundurus. Yeah, Lapras doesn't really care too much for Incineroar. It's not really worried about Incineroar, so we're just going to try and take out that Thundurus. Lapras is probably going to go down to like a Max Lightning here, but we'll see. We'll see. If the opponent sees the Tyranitar as more of a threat, then I'm going to get a Superpower or a Max Knuckle to the face, and I'm gonna protect that. I see the Incineroar going for like either a Parting Shot or some kind of shenanigans here. I hope this is a Max Knuckle. Could be a Max Airstream to the Lapras. But if it's going to go on the Lapras, then it's going to be a Max Lightning. So that's not super great. It's not super great for me. Yeah, I just get nothing done. That's fine. That's Max Lightning. Okay. Cool. Oh, and now the sadness, because I can't... Because I didn't set back up the sand. Oh, imagine if I just set up the sand again and have my... Oh, no, man. That was dumb. Have my Dracozolt come in. Sometimes you make the bad misplays and it makes you feel real bad. Because now I don't think my Dracozolt outspeeds. Yeah, it doesn't. We're going to go for the Rock Slide. I don't have a third Pokemon, right? They're both gone. Because I lost the Ho-Oh for no reason. That sucks. Could go for the Earthquake. How much faster is my Dracozolt? Much. I guess that's the point, isn't it? Is that just going to take out my Tyranitar? Yeah, but I don't think I have any other reason, any other way to win. So just get a max knuckle on the Tyranitar and take it out anyway. So that's why. No, never mind. I'm going to take it out. I am me, this guy. Oh, and we triggered the weakness policy anyway. Isn't that wonderful? Bye. We don't even take out the Incineroar. We just get sad. Oh, that's such a terrible game for me. I'm so sorry. Oh, and the parting shot. Oh, just add insult to injury. Adding insult to injury. This is a sad display. Oh, watch a man's dreams get crushed live on television. Hello. Intrepid Sword. We like the Intrepid Sword. We like the sword. We like the sword. I'm going to go ahead and get myself right out of this game. And we're just not going to talk about it. So that was a fun 2 games that we had. It's a shame that we didn't have time for a third. Get me out of here. No, it was fine. It was fine. That was good science to learn. That's what we did. We did science right there. Everybody, hashtag for science in the comment section if you're willing to agree that game didn't happen. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and show off this rental code, and then we'll get you out of here for today. So give me a second, and let's go. All right, so here's the team. We've got the Ho-Oh with the Sacred Fire, Brave Bird, Recover and Protect, the Regenerator on that you can't see because my webcam's there. Look at that. The Regenerator on that makes it for some pretty awesome times. It's very, very specially defensive. It can usually take a move, but maybe don't keep it out when there is a Landorus there. Maybe don't swap it in if there's a Landorus out if you're thinking that there's a potential for it to go to for a Rock Slide, because it might. We've got Lapras as well with Hydro Pump, Freeze Dry, Perish Song, and Protect. Perish Song, a really cool late game finisher, especially if you've set up the G-Max Resonance from the onset. Amoonguss is there as well in case you want to Dynamax your Tyranitar, which I'll get to in a second. Don't bring your Lapras if you're bringing a G-Max or a D-Maxing Tyranitar, because you won't be able to go for your things that you want to go for. Unless you want to use it for Perish Song, which you fully can. Just save it until the end game. Anyway, the Amoonguss is good for Clear Smog, Spore, Rage Powder, Protect. Typical things that you'd see for an Amoonguss. The Dracozolt with the Sand Rush is really, really cool because the Tyranitar with the Sandstream sets up that extra speed for its Bolt Beak to do a ton of damage. You can also set up an Earthquake with it. You could. I don't know if you really always want to do that. If you Dynamax your Tyranitar, the idea is you Dynamax the Tyranitar, you go for the Earthquake, you trigger your own weakness policy on the Tyranitar, and then you go for, your max Rockfalls or your max Darknesses. Try not to go for the max Hailstorm if you've got the Dracozolt beside, because then it loses the Sand Rush. You don't want that. There are sometimes which you would, most times you wouldn't. Anyway, Bolt Beak, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Protect, really good moves to be using there. Landorus, typical set, Earthquake, Fly, Rock Slide, Superpower I don't see too often, but really good move nonetheless. It has the Assault Vest, so it has to have that 4th attack move. Can't put Protect on that. But yeah, overall, really, really solid team. Again, James Beck went and showed this off, so go and show some love to that video. I'll put the link down in the description below. Yeah, mad respect to James Beck. Really, really strong competitor. Has some really, really strong teams. And this is just one of them. I see VG challenges that this might be him, this might not be him. I don't know. Either way, he showed it off. So, cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mike. I play with one on the field, which you can tell in some of my choices. But I'm learning, just like hopefully the rest of you guys and ladies and everything else. I am learning. Love y'all. Bye.